open. Don't need that. Don't need that. Then is key pressed. Can go in the renderer. I'm sort of wondering if is key pressed even needs to be a function. I guess that probably makes sense. I can just put it down here. Is key pressed there, self and the symbol. Okay, see if I'm sure I broke a lot of stuff. Okay, that seemed to work. Shifting works, resetting works, zooming works. Okay, so I think that's fine. Great. I changed my mind. This shouldn't be a function. This is one line. If in self.render dot did I break it? I broke it. I probably deserved it. If what was it before? Self.renderer not dot window. There it works again. Cool. Now I think that's actually everything. Now that this should probably be a property. No, wait, this doesn't even have to be a property, right? This just shouldn't exist. Get inverse rotation matrix. And GL renderer? No, it's in camera. If I can find it. There. This is just going to be just get it. I'm just gonna see what crashes. And nothing's crashing. Okay, that crashed. So it's in shift. Scene 977. Camera dot this. Great. Is there anything else? That looks right. The pressed keys is in the renderer now. I changed camera frame to just camera. Added those, added shift, scrolling, R and Q. Okay, yeah. On key release does nothing, that's fine. On mouse drag does do something. Okay. Yeah, I think that's everything. Oh, did I I want to double check it with the self.interact. Did I want to double check it with the self.interact. Embed. So put that here on the surface example. Great, and that can just go forever. I wonder if I'll want to wing. Maybe it should be control to zoom. I wish I had a second opinion here. Then shift, then like scrolling can go up and down, and shift scroll could go left and right. So basically just like your browser window. I'm gonna do it. Where's it here? Shift value. I'm gonna change that. So shift value. I want the CTRL. Oh, this will be different for Macs. Whatever, I don't care. Okay, the window on key press. I'm gonna print this. Then I press control. Hit that. 507. $5,507. I'll do control here. Okay. Well, control should do that. Everything else should be the exact same. So I'll run this. Scrolling still does what it normally does. Oh wait, this isn't what I want. That should still be shift value for now. The on mouse scroll. This should be if the control value. Now scrolling on its own doesn't do anything. Shift scroll, or shift does that. Control zooms in and out. It seems like it doesn't scroll in and out enough. -10, maybe we can make this -15 or something. Or 20. Okay. I actually don't know if it's changing anything. I make this a 10 again. And what did I break? I think there's a race bug. Okay, yeah, that's too slow. Maybe I do want 20. panning does seem really fast. Okay, I'm gonna leave that how it is. Mouse motion. Currently that has shift. I think it does seem really fast. Okay, I'm gonna leave that how it is. Mouse motion. Currently that has shift. I think I'm gonna make that mouse scroll. And here I'm gonna make it pan, I think. Of course, I don't know how to make it pan, but I know this, when you hold nothing, when you scroll normally, this will pan. So I think I want this here. You scroll. Okay, this should be in motion. This is move plus shift. This is scroll plus shift. And it's not doing anything. Okay. This would be self.camera. Dot inverse. Wait. Self.camera dot inverse rotation matrix. Shift equals that. Okay, now let's see this again. Shifting still doesn't do anything. Self.camera dot inverse rotation matrix. That's right. Offset. Okay. Camera. Oh, that should be self.camera. And maybe. There we go. But I think I actually want it the other way. It's like this. This, if you don't hold shift, then it goes up and down. If you do hold shift, then I want it to go left and right. But I don't know how to do that. This is a transformation matrix, then I shift it. So this is a shift. $20 shift. Camera dot shift just adds to all the vertices, doesn't it? Go to render, then I go to... Oh, there won't be a definition for shift. Yeah, there's no shift, or is there? No, there isn't. Because it inherits it from OpenGL Mobject. So shift is just a number, I guess? Oh, I didn't know you could shift by just a number. Shift by a vector. Okay, so this is what it's gonna be. It's gonna be an else. And here I want to rotate this vector. And I don't actually know how to rotate vectors here. No. So here, rotate vector. Okay, I guess it's just something in space ops. So I'll just say rotate vector this. Perfect. Shift by pi over 2. See if that works. I don't think it will. Nope, that crashed. Rotate vector is not defined. That makes sense. Go here. From should be utils.spaceops. Yeah, import rotate vector like that. now, scrolling still doesn't work. Can't multiply by a non-int by multiply sequence by non-int of type float. Oh. Non-int of type float. Oh. A rotate vector of shift pi over 2. What does rotate vector do? I was hoping this would be more straightforward. Vector. Vector is an... It must just be a numpy array, right? Sequence by a non-int of type float. I'm just going to break there. Then when I scroll, here's the vector. Okay. Oh, it's returning. Rotate, vector, shift. Oh my gosh. Rotate, vector, shift. Over 2. It's a not numpy array. Why? Like everything in Manim is numpy arrays. I'm gonna assume it's safe to just... No, I won't even bother. I'm just gonna do it here. Don't want to worry about what that could break. There. Maybe now... I forgot where I put the breakpoint. Oh, I didn't put a breakpoint, it just crashed. Nope, I put a breakpoint. Remove that. Quit. Start again. Got the race bug. What? Now it does the opposite of what I want. It does go in the right direction, though. The direction I expect, at least. So this, the rotate, instead of pi over 2, should be minus pi over 2. Actually, I can just make this positive. No, that's weird. I think this is more normal. So I reset this. No, it's still doing it. I switched the wrong thing. I want to switch these. Nice lint. Thanks. It can be, why is it not turning into a torus? I put a self.interact in the code. I feel like I'm forgetting what direction scrolling even normally goes. Scrolling goes down. So this is going the opposite way. Okay. But yeah, if I did the surface example, if I comment this line, and then it'll turn it into a torus. And do all this stuff. Wait, is it going the right way? When I scroll down, the earth goes down. And here when I scroll down, everything goes up. So this needs to be positive. I'm so confused. Now I'm like really confused how scrolling even normally works. What's probably going to happen... What direction does shift scroll do? Shift scroll goes... It makes things go to the left. So my shift scroll... It goes the other way. Everything's backwards. Do a barrel roll, pretty much. I think these are back. Do a barrel roll, pretty much. I think these are backwards because Grant uses a Mac, and on Mac scrolling is reversed. But since I'm implementing it, okay, so that's right. Scrolling down makes it go up. Shift scroll makes it go left. Okay, so that's right. Cool. That was fun. Okay, I think that's everything I wanted to do. I should remove that though. Rotate vector, the shift and the control. Wait, let me look at the zooming again. So that does that, shift does that, control zooms. Okay. So that makes sense. Let's look at rotate vector, control, shift. Okay. Now, I think that's everything I wanted to do. I think it's the default for OpenGL camera. Well, there isn't the default for OpenGL camera. Well, the current one, do you mean the upstream one? Because there, it doesn't come with a default. You actually have to like code in. You have to code all the movements you want it to do. So any default that's there is just because somebody chose to make it that way. Okay. Oh, wait. I don't think I want the example to change. Wait, is interact ever called in this example? It isn't. If you follow the tutorials and such. Oh. Okay, well, we're gonna do it differently by default. We're definitely gonna make it configurable. We make everything configurable. We probably make too much stuff configurable. I could have sworn. I'm gonna check the documentation of the upstream version and see if they really never use interact. Nope, never gets called. Okay. Well, that's fine. And I think that's ready to push, actually. what do I want you to do? Push to mine head. I'm gonna put OpenGL interaction. Ever for the non-dyslexic way? Which one is the non-dyslexic way? I do it the way that your browser does it in Windows, which is the same way it does it in Linux. The way that your browser does it in Windows, which is the same way it does it in Linux. The one thing I did notice, because I have a Mac now, I used to not have a Mac. Left is left. Know what I mean? Shift scroll should go in which direction? Because if you, well, this one's reactive or whatever. But if you shift and scroll, it goes left for me. And then when you scroll, shift and scroll down, it goes left. And then when you scroll down, things go up. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I have a Mac now. And with a Mac, if you use the touchpad, the Mac version of scrolling makes a lot more sense. It's just like... I don't know, they've been reading too much Ender's Game. I actually don't know what Ender's Game is. Maybe I should at some point. Add scene.interact and to the OpenGL renderer. Wow. Yeah, I just don't know what it is. Oh no. It sounds familiar. Overview. It does more than that. Add scene interact and camera controls. Why is there a motivation section? Classic sci-fi, gotcha. And scene.interact. Scene.mouse. I think a scene.mouse position or something. Where is it? Mouse point. That should be mouse location or mouse position or something. Mouse point. I guess it makes sense since the point. Controls are as follows. Scroll. No, I'm just gonna leave people to figure it out. No, I have to write it out. Scroll, arrow, and vertically. Shift scroll. And horizontally. Control, scroll, zoom, Oh wait, did I get zooming in the right direction? Control scroll makes things get smaller. Control scroll. Okay, yeah, that's right. Roll zoom. I figured you'd run into it in a nerd enclave in 4 years, maybe a generation. I think. Hold on, because I've been in some nerdy spaces. Does this have the enemy? Does this have the enemy's gate is down? Is this Ender's Game? This was like a meme, wasn't it? It is, because I've heard of this saying. Okay, so I've been around a lot of people that. Gosh, yeah, I kind of know what it is. I just never watched it and stuff. Okay. Scroll pan vertically, shift scroll pan horizontally. We have shift plus move mouse and according to mouse. I think that's all. Oh, no. Click. Let's drag, rotate. And there was one other one, wasn't there? Pan, rotate. Pan vertically, pan horizontally. Pan according to mouse. Rotate, zoom. The book is good, movie, meh. And the author's crazy. Classic. Q. And enter. Action. After calling. See that interact. R. Reset camera. What else was there? Scroll, shift scroll, moving mouse, click drag. Okay. I'll just put the scene dot mouse point. It's updated with the location of the mouse on each frame. But if the mouse isn't there, I don't know, do I care? I can just let people figure it out. Oh wait, I moved the interact. No. Got my windows out of order. Oh, did I close one? Alright, really generous commit messages. Yeah. It's a bad habit. I need to start just saying you're on your own. What was I doing after I messed up my... Okay. Do this. Why isn't it print? Oh, okay. So, oh my gosh, give me a break. Mouse point dot get center, I think. Yeah, it's sort of for myself. Okay, if you move your mouse off the screen, it just stops there. Let's update with the location of the mouse at each frame. It starts at 0, 0. Starts at the origin and will stay there until mouse is moved on to the screen. After the mouse is moved off the screen, it pauses, stays, I guess stays at the last. Okay. If I cared a little more, I could tabulate this or whatever, but I'm not going to go that far. Innovation. Interactive scenes. Oh yeah, there's a PR. There's not a commit. I didn't notice that either, actually. Give an overview of the changes and explain how they resolve the situation. What? I don't... You'd think I would know how the PR template works by now. But you would be wrong. So I think this goes here. Did this get changed recently? Why is the motivation at the top? Then it says none for the comments. Key bindings are currently hard-coded. They should be moved to the configuration be made configurable. I have read the contributing guidelines. I have chosen a descriptive PR title. Okay, I think that's all that needs. Needs Vim bindings, exactly. Everything needs Vim bindings. Keyword controls to the OpenGL render. It should be scenes that use the OpenGL render. Scenes that use the OpenGL render. The keyword controls as follows. All of these. Scene.mouse point is updated with the location of the mouse on each frame. It starts at the origin and will stay there until the mouse is moved onto the screen. If the mouse is moved off the screen, it stays at the last mouse location. No tests. Key bindings are currently hard-coded. They should be made configurable at some point. I'm gonna just double check all of this. The window now takes in the renderer. And that makes sense. Cool, cool, cool. And show point, mouse drag point. I don't think I ever used that. Okay. I'm actually gonna see if that's neat. Let's see if mouse drag point is used in the upstream version. It is. Well, what's the difference? Wouldn't the mouse... I guess the mouse point and the mouse drag point wouldn't always be the same. So if you wanted to make an object draggable, and then you stop dragging. Okay, so I should probably do that. Yeah. I guess. Don't have to do that much, thankfully. Oh, mouse drag point is already here. You just have to put this line. Mouse drag point dot move to. There. Remove that interact. If I can find it. Wait, why is this here twice? Oh, it's only there once. Oh, it's in it. Yeah. Git commit, git push, whatever I did before. So now if I refresh this. Okay, so that's there now. Okay. So I'm going to commit this now. I am not going to test mouse drag point. And if anyone's watching who has review privileges, you should blindly accept this so that it can be in master and I can keep writing stuff. Just kidding, of course. Only not really. Okay. That was fun. It's been a bit more than 2 hours. Well, actually, let me see. What else did I want to do? Oh, what I'll probably end up doing is porting the shaders. I'm trying to see if I can port shaders from another library, but that'll be like really complicated and boring. So I won't subject you to that. Oh, hey, Aquabeam, what's up? Okay, man, I wish I had more stuff to work on so I could talk to you guys more. What's up? One of these days I'll put my chat on the screen and stuff. Okay, but yeah, that's cool. Lurking's the best part of Twitch. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I got to sign off. See you guys later on Discord or next stream.